Has Akai given us the keyboard we've always wanted? In today's Music Gear news, Akai has released the MPC Key 61, the first time they put a keyboard on an MPC product. I've got an exclusive discount code for the must-have hammers and waves instruments. There are a bunch of new plugins to check out, including Clevgrand's Fosfat, Softube's Wasted Space, Native Instruments' new drill instrument, and the Roland Jupiter 4. And I've got a free bass plugin for you, one of my favorites. Artists, storytellers, beatmakers. This is SanjayC News. Has Akai given us the keyboard we've always wanted? This is the Akai MPC Key 61, the first keyboard workstation from Akai that uses the familiar and much-loved MPC workflow. You heard that right. This is the first time Akai has included a keyboard on one of its MPC products. A huge change in its pad-centric history. Of course, they've included the much-loved MPC pads as well. The MPC Key 61 is a workstation that can function standalone or as a controller for the MPC Beat software on your computer. The keyboard comes complete with the touchscreen, a touch strip, MIDI ins, outs, inputs with phantom power, and a whole lot more, of course. This is going to give Roland and other keyboard workstation companies some serious competition. I mean, as a keyboardist, this form factor is just so much more appealing to me. Now, remember, you could always just connect a USB keyboard controller to one of the other MPC devices, but do you think this makes a difference to you? How appealing is a keyboard workstation when many of you just make music on your computer? Comment below. All right, you guys have 6 days left to take advantage of Native Instruments' 50% off Komplete Sale. This doesn't happen often. For most people, now is the best time to get it, and for most of you, it's better to get it now instead of waiting for Komplete 14 to come. I'll put a link below to the sale, but if you still have questions, I answer all of them in a video here. All right, it's time for Plugin of the Week. Every week, I check out a cool plugin and give you an exclusive discount code for it. This week, you can get an instrument I named a must-have, and it even made my top 10 of 2022 list. This week, you can get a discount on hammers and waves. Any hammers and waves instrument or bundle, just use the code SanjayHW and the link below to get 35% off. And hey, this is an exclusive limited time discount code I arranged just for you all. Hammers and Waves features acoustic pianos, electric pianos, prepared pianos, chimes, and more. And it's beautifully playable and sounds gorgeous. This is one of my favorite sampled piano instruments ever, and has the best sounds and presets. They even just released a new preset expansion pack, which you get free if you buy the complete collection. Get it now using the link below and the code SanjayHW. A few new plugins released this week, and there are 3 definitely worth mentioning. First, Fosfat by Clevgrand is a transient fertilizer that promises to bring life to your drums and percussion. This is different from other transient plugins because it adds tonal and noise textures to the sound. Imagine adding some stereo fizz to the transient of your snare. Fosfat is $24 right now for a limited time. Next is Softube's Wasted Space, a reverb plugin with an imperfect lo-fi flavor to it. It gives you those 80s artifacts in your reverb. Wasted Space is just $35 now using the link below. Next is Deft Lines by Native Instruments, a drill-focused plugin instrument. It features sub-bass slides, samples, orchestral stacks, and keys from the US and UK drill bit scene. Native Instruments also added Deft Lines to Komplete Now, their $10 subscription plan. They're doing pretty well with updating Komplete Now with new products so far. Good job, Native Instruments. Link is below. Last is Roland's Jupiter 4 plugin. Based on the 1978 hardware synth of the same name, Roland's first ever polyphonic synth. Jupiter 4 is available with the Roland Cloud subscription, or you can buy it outright for $149. All right, there are some amazing deals going on right now. Everyone is having a summer sale. First, Sound Toys is having a flash sale. A few plugins are 75% off, and the full bundle is almost 50% off. I really recommend the full bundle. One of the best effects bundles out there. Next, last week's plugin of the week, Digitalis, was so popular, we're continuing that discount this week as well. If you want to see what Digitalis is all about, go check out last week's news video. I named it a must-try plugin. Use the code SanjayDSP to get a discount on it. Last, ADSR Sounds is having a huge sale they're calling the Super Smash Sale. Lots of discounted sample packs and plugins. I'll put a link directly to the sale page in the video description below. Guess whose birthday it is? Dharti's. Please join me in wishing Dharti a happy birthday. It's amazing to have a strong support like her in my life. Thank you, Dharti, for bringing your love, humor, and good ear to this community and to my own life. For those of you who don't know, Dharti finds all the artists we feature here on SanjayC News. So show some love to the best beat curator around. I love you, babe.
Yay! Thank you, Sanjay. This year for my birthday, my only wish is that I continue to surround myself with people that I love and that love me. I think often we feel alone at times and we try to find ourselves, whether through music or art or other things that might make us happy. But we've got to create it for ourselves. I love this community for that reason. We're supportive, we share common goals, and we've created a space where we all feel like we belong. Okay, talking about happiness, I am so happy I finally get to feature this artist. He's such a great music producer and even the founder of the Lemon Club, building a more inclusive music community. Meet Vinime Music. Vinime is from Brasilia, Brazil. This instrumental track was specially recreated just to share with the MTMYL community, but the original has some beautiful vocals, so check it out. For this beat, Vinime used Serum for the lead and Kashmir Volume 3 for the drums. Follow Vinime Music on Instagram, Spotify, and all the socials. Now, if you want your music featured on SanjayC News, follow SanjayC on Instagram, tag SanjayC, and share it with a SanjayC News hashtag so we can find your beat.
All right, it's time for a freebie. IK Multimedia's Moto Bass 2 released with a free version as well. You can get Moto Bass 2 CS for free using the link below. You get one bass model, the 60s P bass, a bunch of patterns, and that awesome Moto bass sound and playability. Hey, did you know that I named Analog Lab one of the plugins I use daily in my recent top 10 list? You could have grabbed Analog Lab intro for free last week if you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell button so you don't lose out on limited time freebies. And don't miss out on that top 10 list, every plugin I use on a daily basis. Watch that video here, keep making the music you love, and I'll see you next week, midweek, for a bonus video. See you then. The Roland Cloud subscription. Jupiter 4 is available with the Roland Cloud. Wow, it's a tongue twister. Hammers and Waves features.